turns. herO is looking nervous, man. He's sweating.
You got to take that CJ jacket off, I think.
I think so, man. You don't want to be sweating there in the booth.
I mean, it is pretty hot here today. And Korea's getting hotter and hotter.
It was like 26 today.
Yeah, it's crazy. And now you're in a booth with a jacket on. Take it off. Everyone wants to see you take that off here.
Yeah, they do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Stats 1 win away of taking this group 4-0 and advancing as the third player of the round of 8. Let's go into game number 2 on Expedition Lost. Proxy again.
My goodness.
This time from Stats.
Oh, I like it. Wants to get the job done. It's going to be only a 1 gate, I think.
Actually, I think this could be 2 still.
It still could be 2.
Because this is right at the natural. Now, this is definitely a very researched ability. He's not just doing this blind. He must have gotten the information, or at least studied the information that herO does not scout on this map usually.
It seems that way. Or unless it's just a very late scout at most.
Let's see what he does with this. I think it's going to be 2 gate.
Yeah, looks like it. Saving up for that second one.
Because if it's not 2 gate, you could probably put it a little bit further back just to be safe.
Yeah, that's the only one thing I was kind of thinking about. Like, I guess you could put 1 gate there, or you could put 2. But if it's 1, you probably want it a little further back, just so they cannot be sniped from the ramp or anything like that.
Yeah.
And it's going to give him some time to get these zealots up before anything is scouted as well.
And herO's just not going to scout.
He's not going to think it. He's not even thinking that Stats will do this kind of thing as well. He's going to throw down 2 gases behind this. So he's going for a complete standard build. He's like, okay, I'm playing Stats. He's super greedy. You know, he likes to play macro game for the most part, though he was aggressive last game, but it wasn't like a proxy aggression, simply just a gateway aggression.
Now notice, like, this is the kind of build, we just got to see a first-person view of Stats there. It's the kind of build where actually doing that mineral trick, that stacking is so important.
Here we go. Busted.
Busted, but even though he knows about it, that's only half the battle. Dealing with it, microing against it, that's the next part. Now, with this pylon placement, again, I talked about this last time, he only has 1 pylon powering this gateway, and it's somewhat exposed.
That's right. And actually canceling the Zealot, getting up that Cybercore first. It's a good timing because by the time he scattered with it, 2 assimilators were already up. So he can't cancel one, he can't make up for it, he can't put down an emergency extra gate. And all Stats has to do is macro.
Oh, this is a good catch. He's going to try to get out, actually, by whittling away the probes on the edge.
Wow. herO might just do it.
He actually gets it away with it with only 3 probes killed. And, okay, 4th one goes down, but he got a whack off on that Zealot.
4 probes might be a little too much for just 1 Zealot. I don't know. It's going to be hard from here.
Especially because he's losing mine time. And he's got this probe with him to actually aid in the DPS slightly here.
Yeah, and it's only 1 Zealot, so yeah. I think Stat's going to have to make something happen pretty soon, though, because the Mothership Core is about to come out, as well as a 2nd Zealot for herO.
3-2 now, and there's the Mothership Core, but
4-2 now.
He doesn't have a core on the way. In fact, he's committed heavily to Zealots. He actually just he has to fight.
Yeah, and I think he can with 4 Zealots. It's going to be a pretty hefty trade with these probes.
Look at how many probes are going down. The probe count now even. And you know what? He's actually going to hold this, and the probe count will be even.
Okay.
But he lost a little bit of mining with that. But the biggest issue is the core is just not going to be done for a while. So all he has to do is hold this next wave of Zealots. He's going to have a stalker out. Then he's going to be able to start pushing down that pylon.
Yeah.
What is micro here from herO? Very well done.
He's going to start getting a couple more probes at the very least. Maybe 1 more. No, not even that. He's got to at least... He's got to hold on.
GG.
Oh,
he doesn't want it.
Wow. I was thinking he has to hold on to this gateway somehow. But here, I mean, with a Stalker, with that Mothership Core, it should be an easy hold. And
he just had the better tech.
We're seeing these proxy 2 gates just not work out anymore, even if they get a great position early on.
Yeah. You know, it's funny that this has become, like, it's very suddenly creeped up on us. We see it a little bit more in Pro. We can see it every now and then, but it's like 2 gate proxies are coming back a little bit in this matchup. We don't ever see 2 gate proxies in Korea, like, ever. I mean, we're just starting to see this come back. We're starting to see all sorts of old things come back. We're seeing proxy, hidden expansions come back. We're seeing proxy 2 gates come back. We're seeing all sorts of builds like this kind of resurfacing a little bit.
That's right.
So I like to see kind of old meta things come back a little bit. But going into game